Thanks for joining us today. I'm Gabe Garish, owner of Backwoods Pursuit, and today I'm going to show you the Bow Hitch. This is a backpack bow carrier that attaches to your backpack and helps keep the weight of your bow out of your hands and allows you to attach it to your backpack, make carrying it easier out in the field. I'm going to show you how it works, some of the benefits that I found using this all throughout this last hunting season here for the archery season, and I'll show you quickly how to attach it to the backpack. It's really easy. Stick around for that. So I always really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. There's a ton of gear reviews over on the website, backwoodspursuit.com. I'll put links to all that down in the description, as well as a link to the Bow Hitch so you can check it out for yourself if you'd like. Let's dive into this. All right, so the Bow Hitch, it's a very simple design that attaches to your bow. The riser of your bow allows you to carry your bow with your backpack, using your backpack, getting the weight out of your hands and get your hands free for glassing or whatever you may need to do, crossing a fence or that sort of thing. It's really nice that way. So the way this works is you've got these slotted holes right here. Those are for attaching it to the, either on top of or behind the bracket between your riser and the sight, or on top of that bracket. And then this little hook right here attaches to this piece of 1-inch webbing here that comes with it. There's a loop sewn in the end. It attaches right there. So this is attached to your bow, of course. That loops onto there and allows you to hang that from your backpack. And then this strap right here has a gatekeeper on this end. It's really nice and easy to attach to your backpack right here. Now this attaches to this. Here's a Seek Outside lantern pack, but it really will work for just about any. Just attach it to any of this webbing right here, right on there. And then now you have your loop on the bottom end right here. And then this is your adjustment strap, so you can raise or lower where it sits on your body very easily to make that as comfortable as possible. So the way that looks over here on your bow is it looks about like this. You want this, they come in different sizes, I believe 3 different sizes. So you want one long enough to come out and then curve around your quiver right there and away from your string like it is right there. That way if you're having to let down on your bow, you're not going to rack your fingers on that. But it allows you to kind of curve around this, so you can have it be carried like this with your arrows towards you. It even does work to carry away from you like that. Either way, I didn't find a whole lot of difference one way or the other, but it is designed to be carried like this because of that curve right here on the piece of steel right here itself on the Bow Hitch. So taking off my quiver right here, the way that this attached, as you can probably see on my particular bow here, and this is the black gold sight and the Bowtech Realm SR6. I ended up having to install this between the riser itself right here and the bracket for my tight spot quiver, or I'm sorry, the bracket for the black gold sight here. The tight spot quiver, between the tight spot quiver bracket and the black gold bracket right in there is where typically it will install the screws, and the placement of this knob. This is the Black Gold Pro. Didn't allow for that to slide right in there the way that it needed to. So what I had to do is then go between the riser and the bracket, and that worked just fine, and then allowed for a nice solid attachment to the riser. Of course, I had to just make a small adjustment to my sight for the width of this bracket between the sight or between the riser and the sight bracket. All right, so I threw my backpack on here with the attachment already attached right here, the 1-inch webbing with the loop on it. Show you how this works on my bow right here with the Bow Hitch attached. Going to go ahead and put this with the arrows towards me, because that's the way that curves. You can grab your latch right there and just slide it right over, and then it hangs off of the harness of your pack, so your hands free if you need to do some glassing or do whatever work with your GPS or whatnot. It's not attached firmly to your pack or to your side, so it can be moved around. So if you're needing to go over brush or that kind of thing, it's real easy to do that. But it is nice to go hands free, especially if you're glassing, that sort of thing. It's really fast and easy to pull off there as well. So if you need to use it real quickly, on and off is just a breeze with it. So it works really well that way. This is not a type of thing where you're going to be using it for really long hikes. It doesn't attach to your pack real solidly. That's not what the really design purpose is. But if you're hiking around, particularly if you're hunting, say still hunting or whatnot, even if you are hiking up a hill, that sort of thing, I did find it very useful. I just put my hand down here on the side and just kind of rested my hand on it. Worked really well, even if I was hiking some longer distances. You know, get back to the trail, hiking in the dark on the way back to the truck or whatnot. It just makes it gives your hands a rest and that sort of thing. So real nice that way, real quick. If you do happen to make a quick shot or something of that nature, it works really great that way. Now, a couple of things I liked and didn't like about the Bow Hitch. One thing was just how nice and easy it is to get on and off here. Just grab it, it slides right on. Then you take it off, it slides right off that way. Makes it really quick and convenient if you're needing to do some stalking, if you want to take the hand pressure off, do some glassing, throw it on there real quick, that sort of thing. So really nice that way. That's really the design and the purpose of it. It does dangle and hang a little bit, so it's not really secure, like attached to your pack. So if you're hiking real long distances, you may still want to throw it in your pack, strap it down that way. So it's not the best that way, not the most comfortable, but it does work if you want to go ahead and do that, and still relieves hand stress of hanging onto your bow for long periods of time. Attaching it to your bow, the standard way again is between the sight housing, the little bracket there, and the bracket for your quiver. That didn't work in my setup, so it took a little bit more playing around with, trying to figure it out, and then end up putting it between the riser and the sight housing bracket. Most of the time that's not going to be needed, but in my case it was, so that took a little bit longer than I was expecting in getting this thing installed. But otherwise, real simple and easy. And again, you just want this curving away from your string, so it allows you to let down without hitting your knuckles on that. But I did that a number of times. As far as letting down, I didn't have any problems hitting my knuckles. I was a little concerned about that at first, but it was no issue whatsoever. So that is the Bow Hitch. It's a nice system, super lightweight. Again, this adds a strap to the outside of your pack here, so it doesn't add straps everywhere. It's not really in the way, and you don't even know it's there when you're not using it, which is awesome, because I don't need anything else attached to me when I'm out there. I got plenty with vinyl harness and everything else going on, so that part is really nice. So check this out if you have an interest in it. I'll put a link into it in the description. Thanks for watching here today. Drop any questions or comments for us. We'd be happy to help you out and point you in the right direction if we can. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.